to fully address, but that's how these things go, unfortunately. So I would propose to our colleagues at the PAL Network to organize another conversation for all of us to get together and continue the dialogue. So maybe with that, we will close, and I would just thank you again for this opportunity to chair this conversation. And I believe now, Suman, if I'm correct, that Bela Jamil from Pakistan has a word of thanks, a vote of thanks to close the session.
Great, wow. We can, we will, wow. That's the kind of resolve that all of us have, but you, all the panelists, and Ramya, you've just outdone yourself in the conversations we've had, the aspirations for every child to be happy, to read a story, to be able to learn. It's just absolutely wonderful. But I think the challenges in front of us, both for systems level approach on the one hand, to make ICAN into a program, but also Rukmini's vision of still ensuring that it's deeply embedded in the people's aspiration and can be accessed by the ordinary citizens, I think that's where the ambitions of all of this lie. But we are so humbled as the PAL network to have this kind of a level of conversation, the level of possibility, especially at this time, where we think a tool such as ICAN which is so scalable and desperately needs that diagnostic edge, so that, you know, if you reverse this tool, you have all the possibilities of great learning outcomes as well. So with that, I mean, I really can't thank enough Asif, Rukmini, Shehzad, Marguerite, and Ramya for the kind of really serious engagement we've had this evening or morning in the launch of the South Asian possibility of a common assessment. And I think we definitely can have this as a South Asian assessment with people like Shehzad and Asif and all of you backing this up. I think we can take it to the governments of all our countries, and especially with the new education policy in India, with the possibility of a single national curriculum that is coming up in Pakistan. How do we really get to the bottom of the learning challenge, especially in complex times, with an extremely elegant and simple tool that looks at number recognition and knowledge, geometry, measurement, and data display, mapped to minimum proficiency levels, to the global learning frameworks, but also to our local context. That's the power of ICAN. And Marguerite, rest assured, iCare is just on its way. So we can and we care. But thank you for being with us. And thank you, Ramya, for suggesting that we must carry on this conversation beyond this one. This was surely not enough. Many questions are unanswered, but maybe we can get to them with a larger conversation again, or maybe rounds of these conversations from time to time. But really, it is such a privilege to hear all of you. And for all the participants who've joined from all over, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you, Suman, for leading this evening session and starting it off. And thank you to Sarah, who's sitting in Nairobi, who's really heading the PAL network, a network which represents 5 of the 9 most high population countries of the world, but really millions of children. Thank you very much. It has been a privilege indeed to hear all of you. And for us, a journey has just begun.
Thank you, everybody, for your participation this evening. I think we will bring this session to an end now, and hopefully, as several of you have said, that we will have many more conversations like today's. So thank you again, and hope to talk to you all again soon and continue these conversations. That's it for this evening. Thanks very much.